Hey there, it's Rick and Lisa.
Glad you were able to come back.
It's National Sibling Day.
Have you sibbled today?
Nick has two siblings.
Yes, he does.
Knack and Paddywhack.
Knick knack, paddywhack, give the dogs a bone.
Yes, or paper towels. He likes to get paper towels. Yeah.
Yes, he does.
So,
Anyway, sibling is a fancy way of saying brothers and sisters.
brothers and sisters. I've got three brothers. My mother and father were each married before. My mother had two brothers, or my mother had two sons. She didn't have any brothers. She had two sisters. And my father had a son. And then they got married and had me. And only my mother's two boys grew up together with me. And so, yeah. Sadly, we lost my oldest brother in February of cancer, and my middle brother, he's dealing with cancer, and he said but his is a little more treatable. He, though, was the one that would pest me all the time, and you should be familiar with that because you're like that too. But one time, he stood outside, or he did it more than once, outside the bathroom, and we had a little closet there. He would get stuff that you could spray, like Lysol or whatever, hairspray, and just spray me down. I couldn't get out of the bathroom.
So that explains a lot.
Yeah, and then he would also mock me all the time. Oh man, did that drive me crazy. And I should have just ignored him, but you know how kids are. You get mad, you get mad, right? So how about you?
Well, I'm the oldest. I can remember when I was an only. That was a great time. I remember when my middle brother was born. It's like, hey, what's going on here? You know. But about 6 years later, my youngest brother was born. I was excited then. And of course, I love them. They're great guys. But I'll give you an example. Two examples. One of how I terrorized each. Steve, the middle brother, I put Vaseline in his hairbrush. Now, if you ever dealt with Vaseline, it's a very gooey, greasy kind of stuff, and it doesn't come out when you wash your hair. It takes a couple of days, so he had to walk around like he was on Happy Days or something. And my youngest brother, we all shared a bathroom, and I can remember
that bathroom was a mess.
Well, when Ken would be in the shower in the morning when we're getting ready for school, I'd reach over, pour a nice big cup of cold water over the top of the shower curtain. Ah!
And you knocked his teeth out one time, didn't you?
You make me sound so bad.
You are bad.
We were horse playing. Okay, there was no intentional act of knocking out his teeth. It was during Agnes, and we were kind of bound in the living room. So what do? We decided to play some football. Well, ball was hiked, heads were knocked, and teeth fell out. And that's the end of that story.
Oh my gosh. I bet that's not the end of the stories that you tortured your brothers with. In fact, if they watch this, they can comment below and tell us the worst thing that Ricky ever did. And tell us the worst thing your sibling ever tormented you, how they tormented you. Or maybe you were like Rick, the oldest, and tormented your siblings.
We'll see you soon. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Mom! Remember that?